Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mr. Garrick's classroom. Today, we're going to learn kind of how video notes work. One of the most important things to do with video notes is to make sure that your sound is on. So, what I want you to do is to tell me that your sound is on. I want you to write your favorite color at the top of these notes. Okay. The purpose of today's video is one, to get practice on how to fill out video notes, and you're going to use them the next day in school to answer questions. Okay. We're also going to get to know me a little bit. So, a little bit about me. This is going to be my 16th year of teaching, and it's my 15th year at Homestead. I got my bachelor's degree in mathematics education at IPFW. So, that was still IPFW at the time when I was there. And I got my master's degree in education at Indiana Wesleyan. So, got that back in 2012. So, I've had that for a while. I attended high school at Leo Junior Senior High School, so up north a little bit. In high school, I played two sports. I played basketball and I played soccer. Basketball was my first love. I played that since like first grade. Soccer, I kind of picked up later. I played a couple years in high school. I've coached two sports. I've coached basketball and I've coached track. My birthday is coming up. My birthday is August 18th, 1986. So, yeah, if you can do your math, you can figure out how old I am. My family, I have been married to my wife, whose name is Charity, for 12 years. We celebrated 12 years this past summer. We have three kids. Kelsey is 10. Kyle is 8. And Cole, with a K, is 4 years old. Okay. I have two siblings. They're both younger than me. My younger sister is Jenna. She is married with 4 kids. And my brother Dane is a teacher as well at an elementary school in the Carroll district. And he has 1 kid with 1 on the way. So they're both younger than me. All right. So that's a little bit about me, my family. During my break, I went to Indiana and more of Indiana. I basically stayed in Indiana this year. I did go to Kings Island, but I'm not going to really count that. But I went to Turkey Run State Park. I like to camp. We did a lot of hiking there. Saw some cool things. But yeah, this summer was pretty laid back. We didn't really do too much, but I have traveled quite a bit. Some places I've visited, mainly in Europe, since I met my wife. I've been to Switzerland 6 times. Now, why, you might ask? I have a family in Switzerland. My wife's mom and stepdad live in Switzerland. So I've been over there 6 times. It's been a good time. Seen a lot of the country. We went there last summer, but we didn't go this summer. It's pretty expensive. I have been to Munich, Germany. It's a city in Germany. I've been to Salzburg, which is a city in Austria. I've been to Krakow, Poland. I visited Auschwitz. Many of you might have heard of that. It's a concentration camp. It's one of the big ones. It's actually the biggest one that was back in World War II. I went to Venice, Rome, and the Cinque Terre. Those are all in Italy. I've been to the Vatican City, and I have also been to Paris. We have a lot of other cities that are on our bucket list, but those are the ones I've been to, and I can't wait to go back and visit more. So the last thing about me for these notes is I have type 1 diabetes. So if you ever see me eating a snack, it probably is because of that. You'll see a pager looking device on my hip. That is an insulin pump. It is not a pager. So yeah, if you hear that beep, that's probably what that is. So that's a little bit about me. On the backside here, little reminders about my class. I've told you a lot about these, but reiterating them here. How are you going to be graded? Tests are going to be worth the most at 50% of your grade. Quizzes, 30%. And homework is 20%. And it's kind of broken into two categories. These two go together, video notes and assignments. Those kind of all go together. And the SWIX has its own assignments or own category. So those are 10% and 10%. All right. So we'll talk more about those as we get closer to those. Absences, very important because there are going to be times when you're going to be absent. Check Canvas whenever you miss class. It's very important that you do that. The way I run my class, you can almost do class without being present. It's not going to be as good, but you can get a good chunk of what you missed done if you just check Canvas. Assignments are posted in Canvas. It is an expectation that you check when you're gone. Okay, so it's not just like, I recommend it. I'm telling you, you need to do it. Okay, this is preventing you from falling behind. Okay, if you're absent, you are still responsible for having video notes completed the day you return. So if I give you an assignment while you're gone, it's due for you the next day, just like it is for those that were in class. Okay, so make sure you're doing this checking of Canvas. If you ever have questions, email is best because I get that on my phone, or Canvas message me. That also works. I don't get that quite as quickly, but either one would be good to do. Okay, I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to respond right away, but I will at least see it. Okay. I use Canvas messages frequently to remind you of due dates, missing assignments, announcements, and more. For example, I've had this happen before. I forgot to hand out the notes in class. We got busy, the bell rang, didn't realize it, people left. So I sent a message saying, hey, these notes are due tomorrow. Make sure you either print the notes or get them, stop by my room to pick them up. So I sent a message to let people know about that. Okay. Which leads me to my last part here. A tip for success: check your email and your Canvas messages every day, multiple times throughout the day. And don't just say, oh, look, there's a message, and not read it. Read it. Okay. A lot of times it's pretty important information there. Okay. If you can follow some of those basic guidelines, I think we're going to be in line for a pretty good semester. So that concludes this video. And like I said, we're going to have a Canvas quiz on this, which is just practice, seeing how well you paid attention.